The following is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. In this match, there are no disqualifications, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
You all need to learn some respect. And there's a man that's gonna walk out of that curtain next who also doesn't have respect. And I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to people that don't have respect. He will be forced to bend the knee to your king.
And here comes the big dog!
And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns!
You know, a unique scene has developed here, and we'll see it in just a moment. Right in front of the ring, there you see the group of security who immediately go after Roman Reigns. Oh my God! Once this matchup does get underway, there are no disqualifications. Chair in hand, goes right after the big dog and runs into a right hand. Bell rings, match is underway. Chairs perfectly legal. Corbin driven into the big try. Edge and Christian, the Dudleys and the Hardy Boys in SummerSlam.
Hey, Roman Reigns and King Corbin have the opportunity to rewrite history.
In fact, last year, King Corbin, who's launched off the stage.
C match.
Both of these men have been involved in tables, ladders, and think about the embarrassment and the humiliation but he's in there against a very angry big dog here tonight.
Of course Roman is going to come out here and put up a big fight. But the fact that by design, King Corbin is in the head of Roman Reigns. King Corbin owns the big dog right now.
Now suffering at the hands of the King as they brawl here throughout the...
It only takes the smallest emotional, because Reigns will burn himself out in this situation. It's all by design. King Corbin is going to let Roman be overly. King Corbin capitalized.
Corbin continues the attack, and they're now suffering at the hands of the King as they brawl here throughout the team. Back with the right hand. They're just over our right shoulder here. As one of the most intense superstars that we've ever witnessed here in WWE. Winner of the Royal Rumble. Oh, and I mentioned that with a Rumble just
table here.
And meanwhile, going to bounce the King right off the... Oh, and look at that! Oh, my God! There's no countouts, tables, ladders, chairs, all legal here tonight. And remember, you win via pinfall or submission, no disqualification. An important match, Corey, to establish himself at the top of the
universe has not shown King Corbin the respect that the King
Reigns there moments ago. And Corbin, oh!
The big dog is hurt bad.
There's never, ever been any denying the athletic ability and the potential of King Corbin. And again tonight, a victory in this type of atmosphere against Roman. Oh, driving Reigns. Kick former gold WWE, and Reigns with a right hand.
Roman trying to fight his way back in, but King Corbin on spaghetti legs at the moment. Carries a knee to the abdomen.
Athleticism there in Corbin as he fouls it up and cover now on Reigns. Hook to the leg, isn't enough, and a kick out at 2.
Someone 6'7", almost 6'8". Very, very agile.
Talking on the TLC kickoff show earlier tonight, he believes that...
And these strikes are lethal.
You know, we heard Booker T, Baron Corbin, when it's all said and done, could be one of the best big men we've...
Corbin simply requested silence while he works.
Match.
King Corbin is in the heat of battle right now. He has no time for these plebeians.
Back down after handcuffing him, and look at...
That is a cagey maneuver.
Go into the steps.
He's just slow.
Corbin likes. Slow it down and punish Europe anything less.
King Corbin simply doesn't require the unit position to question the strategy of the king of the ring.
to his feet. Corbin using the ladder to his advantage, right to the ribs. This is the man, King Corbin, who's questioned the leadership in the locker room of Roman Reigns.
King Corbin has emerged as a new locker room leader.
Rude, Ziggler. That's head. Hook of the leg, shoulders down, and a kick out. Corey, you've been in the ring by Reigns. Roman favoring his ribs. Or perhaps. Corbin can punish. Reigns just like that to the spine. It's got to feel good for the King. And again.
This is nothing.
That he's king of the ring. Roman Reigns and what he means to Friday Night SmackDown.
Corbin earned the title of King of the Ring. It wasn't something he just dreamed up on his own. King Corbin is the king of the WWE ring. Yet for some reason, the detractors keep coming out of the woodwork because they like Roman Reigns better.
Reigns knocks down the King. Back in this match. Uh-oh, Corbin. And Reigns with a clothesline, and now Roman trying to fight.
Well, this is what Corbin wanted to avoid. King Corbin defenseless in the corner, just being battered by Reigns.
And Reigns with a clothesline, and now Roman trying to fight back in this match. And then Reigns with a boot. And Roman Reigns knocks down the King.
Well, this is what Corbin wanted to
over, but still favoring the ribs, targeted earlier by the King.
Roman's certainly no stranger to having to fight through the pain.
Reigns feeding off the WWE fans, and his feet went for the Superman punch. Corbin, uh-oh, maybe not. Choke slam, backbreaker.
The big dog is broken in half.
A very impressive King Corbin tonight.
King Corbin is enjoying this, savoring the beating he is inflicting on Reigns.
You see the official checking on Roman Reigns. His midsection, his core is suffering a tremendous amount of punishment here tonight at the hands of Corbin.
A brilliant strategy by King Corbin.
In fun of Roman Reigns, and he runs into a booth. Reigns knocks down the King. Back to his feet. Corbin took too much time. And into the chair. Uh-oh, Corbin. And Reigns with a clothesline, and now Roman trying to fight. Superman punch! Cover!
Reigns is in agony. His entire body racked with pain thanks to the beating from King Corbin, but somehow Reigns is still in this match.
King Corbin and Roman Reigns from Friday Night SmackDown propelling worldwide as we take another look at Roman Reigns and the Superman.
Adrenaline beginning to flow, beginning to pump through the body of Roman Reigns.
Minneapolis knows something about hard-nosed sports entertainment, and they're Roman realizing he needs to do something a little bit extra, perhaps.
Every step Roman takes.
Up a table in the ring, and King Corbin wisely rolling out.
Roman's lost sight of King Corbin for the moment.
Oh my God, and Corbin just hit him with a can over and deliver a choke slam through the table. Is that it?
King Corbin finding a can of dog food unopened.
Right off the face of Roman Reigns, and it has allowed Corbin.
And this monstrous choke slam through the table.
But choke slam through a table, Corey. The attack continues.
Strategy being implemented by King Corbin.
I guess he didn't. Clearing off our announce table. Everybody.
This is Corbin's kingdom, not Roman.
Corbin can do whatever he wants out here because there are no countouts. Through a table moments ago. And what does Corbin have in mind?
The end of Roman Reigns' days.
Be the beginning of one of the longest reigns we've ever seen for a king here. When this would be for Baron Corbin. However, the power of Reigns, Samoa drop through the table. A Samoan drop through the announce table.
King Corbin might have broken ribs.
Roman Reigns as well. Reigns' elbow's been busted up.
Roman
Corbin stirring as well. These two men.
I don't think anybody expected anything less.
And Reigns is back on his feet. He's feeding off the WWE.
Basically exploding underneath the weight.
Esteem. Here comes Roman Reigns. Oh, and who the hell? Dolph Ziggler. Was he under the ring?
Yeah.
We thought Dolph Ziggler was taken out for good Friday night on SmackDown when Roman Reigns sent him through an announce table. But it appeared Ziggler was under the ring. And he met Reigns with a Superman kick. And that may have changed the... Look at... Who that?
One of the timekeepers is being mauled now by Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, but why? What the...
It is chaos here at ringside.
Listen to your king when you're commanded to.
Whoever that poor guy is, he disobeyed his direct order from King Corbin.
One situation.
Oh, deja vu.
Ziggler has more humiliating for the big dog.
Once again, King Corbin's proclamation will be true.
And Roman Reigns now with a drive-by. And now what does Roman Reigns have in mind?
Oh, no.
Kendo stick. It's coming here to the aid of King Corbin. That's King Corbin's security. And meanwhile, look, in off like the Minnesota Twins with a kendo stick. But Roman Reigns is taking out everybody in it.
I need to teach the security force you don't lead with your abdomen.
And he's not done yet. His sight.
Oh, here goes the revival.
With King Corbin as well.
What was all that nonsense you spewed at the beginning of the match? Dawson and Wilder.
Yeah, the revival who are running buddies.
King's forces have arrived.
And the revival after a... And Ziggler is here, the revival's here, a number of Superman punch, Wilder taken out, Dawson as well. All legal, no disqualifications. Reigns with a Superman back in the ring. Baron Corbin sent flying, and Roman Reigns holds the ring, which right now, Roman Reigns gonna fly! That's what the big dog is all about!
One versus all.
Corbin sent back into the ring by Reigns. Corbin away against all odds here tonight. The position. Meanwhile, Ziggler with a 12-on-1. And now a zigzag by Ziggler.
For a TLC match, it's not King Corbin's fault that Roman doesn't have any friends left.
And look at Ziggler. Boom! A chair right into the face of Roman Reigns. And now Ziggler about to get seriously hurt. First, the revival with a shatter machine to Reigns.
The big dog's yard has just been annexed by the kingdom of Corbin.
Oh, I know what he's got in mind. The end of days to a steel chair.
Point on the proclamation from King Corbin.
Corbin into the cover. Disgusting.
Here is your winner, King Corbin!
Listen, you want to be the king of your kingdom? You want to have people bow to your feet? Well, listen, do it the right way. Not like this. It took half a dozen security guards, Dolph Ziggler, the Revival, and the King to take out Reigns tonight.
Are you done?
Proud of it.
Are you done?
You were up there clapping. You were giving him a standing ovation.
Might equals right. Everything is right in the WWE universe. All hail!
It all started. Dolph Ziggler came from out of nowhere, a Superman face of the big dog.
Roman not able to... Of a shatter machine, courtesy of the Revival.
And go ahead, let's applaud what King Corbin does now.
The exclamation point on the proclamation from bend your knee, bow your head, all...
The king in his court. Go up there. Go ahead. Go up there and join us.
Was completed. King Corbin has knocked.
Answer. Dean Ambrose, how can you trust that guy after what he did to Seth Rollins? Rollins is focused on WrestleMania. Lashley, McIntyre, and Corbin have been teaming week after week after week in raising hell on Monday Night Raw.
My point exactly. I'm not talking about fan favorites, who I prefer. I'm talking about legitimate situation and the odds of a battle that's about to get jumped off.
And here we go, six-man tag action. The Shield against Lashley, McIntyre, and Corbin.
I don't expect to see any style points in this one. There's going to be a lot of fists, a lot of feet, a lot of impact.
And the Shield hold the ring in the early going. And for Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley, you have to weather that early emotional storm.
Looks to me like they're already trying to regroup, trying to come up with a game plan. You don't think they would have mapped that out a little bit earlier tonight?
Calm yourself down. They know that the Shield are going to come in as a united front. This is not something we haven't all seen before. Against a foe, you can't fully appreciate what you're dealing with.
So Lashley will start things off in this matchup against Rollins. Quite the history, but looks to play the power game and take out Rollins.
One member of the Shield at a time and destroy them individually.
Between these two superstars late 2000s,
they're unstoppable.
And Rollins, there's the sling blade to take down Bobby Lashley.
In 28 days, Seth Rollins could very well be the new Universal. I'm sure someday, once again, will be Universal Champion. That once ruled supreme over WWE.
Baron Corbin now.
What they've done in the past, but they are not the same Shield.
Said earlier, we're coming to collect. You don't have to like us, enjoy us.
Be respected, that's where the trouble lies. You got to earn that.
And here comes, but you need to respect us. And now driving Corbin into the forearm, followed up by a knee by Rollins, and now the Shield. Dean Ambrose, the lunatic fringe, sliding, clicking here in the early going. Cover, hooks the leg, kick out.
Once upon a time, there were three guys who were relatively unknown.
Corbin at one.
Renee, to your point about respect, I mean, they happen to be Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose.
Oh, and who will ever
affect into the entire WWE roster.
WWE forever. Ambrose backing McIntyre into the appeared on the scene for the first time and changed the corner tag again. Here comes Rollins. In months, Reigns, down goes McIntyre. Will enter the ring for the first time. Covered by the big dog. Kick out by Drew. Roman Reigns with some very kind words about Rollins, saying that Seth Rollins watched over WWE when the big dog was gone.
Roman truly believes every word that he said that carried WWE. That said, the situation, see him back. Let's talk about the reality of the situation. Let's talk about how Roman hasn't been in a ring in how many months.
I think the big dog looks pretty comfortable in his yard right now.
I think Scott is psychopath. We won't know if it's the same big dog.
And it's a great point. But on Monday Night Raw than Drew McIntyre. And he's showing you why. Career, there perhaps is no one more focused right now. McIntyre. Oh! Roman whipped into the corner. An elbow catches Mac. The double shoulder tackle. The wishbone action of McIntyre. Learned as he was battling to fight back against Luke, how tomorrow's not guaranteed. A lot of the lessons we have in our life is relationships. Oh, and McIntyre the rally.
It is devastating to witness firsthand.
Well, Bobby Lashley. And driving Lashley as he continues to power through and spine first into the barricade.
The power of Lashley.
That was the MO.
Cover, hook of the leg, wraps the arm.
Similar cause. They wanted to affect change in WWE, and boy,
hey, the Shield over the years of their dominance, they never
did they ever do it.
And here comes Corbin, and one of the points that Corbin and McIntyre.
Ego, Renee. It's about being able to put it aside for a common.
Ego?
Ooh. It's not about not possessing an ego.
Oh, and a high elbow. Cover. Oh, I thought Corbin was going for the cover instead.
Corbin, Lashley, and McIntyre are seeing the fractured Shield as opportunity.
And Corey, this is how Drew McIntyre turned things around moments ago.
McIntyre obviously did his homework. Seth Rollins' trademark athleticism was met with a well-placed boot right to the rib cage, and Rollins hasn't recovered since.
And again, it's the cohesiveness, the teamwork between McIntyre, Lashley, and Corbin. We're talking about a trio. A month of his career by shattering his elbow in a dominant, hellacious assault. That is what these three men are capable of.
Could really, truly be on the horizon. This is Corbin's opportunity to say, you know how the power lies.
Rollins tried to rally with a step-up enziguri. Ambrose, McIntyre will not allow it to happen.
Moved by Drew.
Look at this.
And the power of McIntyre. But
There we go.
Here, the energy unleashed on this contest on McIntyre.
comes the lunatic fringe.
Lunatic and a psychopath.
One of the most the very unpredictable Dean Ambrose. Complex individuals in the history of WWE. And McIntyre sent over the top rope. Dean top rope off the post, drives the elbow into McIntyre.
We're seeing stars after that.
And now Corbin from behind. And Ambrose catch.
A recurring theme here.
You know you're in a Shield match when there's chaos like this.
Good. Take a look. A few moments ago, Ambrose blowing caution and safe
For the win to knock off the Shield. And break
in order to take out McIntyre. But as we see, things can...
that was sent over the barricade.
The guy better get out of the way.
And now McIntyre. And now the double team driving that Ross. Looking to put Ambrose away for the... Oh, down goes Ambrose.
Oh,
actually
connected on
driven
that.
out of the ring.
Ambrose, no stranger these days to the Claymore.
Driven out of the ring, and now you see McIntyre asking for the official to count. They take a count-out victory tonight. And Corbin, McIntyre, and Lashley doing to the Shield what they've done to so many competitors.
Divide and conquer.
A count of 7 now for the official. And the Shield's reunion could be over very quickly. A count of 8 now, a count of 9. Ambrose barely beats the count back to the ring.
Ambrose just willingly stepped back into the lion.
Just such a vicious man, the Scottish psychopath.
Then
there in Corbin. And Monday Night Raw into the ground. But he's been a much more attitude.
but he's the truth. Playing the NFL.
Yeah, and Lashley's been a completely different competitor since he lost the Intercontinental Championship, or should I say, Leo Rush lost the Intercontinental title to Finn Balor.
This rage that is now boiling in the blood of Bobby Lashley, it's just absolutely tearing his opponents apart. Right now, Dean Ambrose getting a taste of that.
Well, Lashley's been able to focus the rage inside. He's focusing it and releasing it on his opponent. You're absolutely right, it is.
Not that potential. It's coming to a head as he drives Ambrose.
Take another look at this. Ambrose looking to pick up this.
Is now legal. And the thing you notice about McIntyre allowing anybody in their path. And the power of McIntyre.
Period. The same thing that drove the Shield to make. What do you think now, Renee?
Ambrose, though, trying to shift his weight. Look at McIntyre now looking to power Ambrose up. Second time. And now a third. A suplex. Kick right to the face.
Do his damnedest to get over.
Finish the deal here.
That's what's so scary about Bobby Lashley. Big, powerful, and
explosive.
Yeah, that's a great word. Explosive.
Ambrose somehow able to hang on, fighting his way off.
Through.
Whoa.
Neck breaker by Ambrose, and now he's got a chance.
Ambrose just averted disaster. Lashley was swinging for the fences with that right hand, but
just for making a tag.
Not quick enough.
Ambrose, that's vintage Ambrose there as he explodes off the ropes with a clothesline.
Homage to our own Nigel McGuinness.
Roman's legal, so's Corbin, and here's the...
Dating back to when Roman announced that he was ill.
Dog.
We've seen tensions beginning to boil between these.
Dog is home.
Yeah, Roman Reigns with a lot.
Corbin showing complete disregard.
The big
to prove personally to Baron Corbin here tonight. Big boot drives Corbin down. And it's gotta feel good for Reigns. It's been a long time coming.
Town for this.
Roman Reigns with a drive-by. To prove personally to Baron Corbin here tonight. Big boot. McIntyre will save the matchup. Lashley. Oh, and Rollins. Rollins will launch himself into McIntyre.
Best they can do.
How about one for the road, Dean? Back into top rope. Dives. And Reigns will send Corbin over. Intercepted.
Deep six.
And McIntyre driven into the timekeepers. Drew McIntyre trying to take out Rollins. Dean Ambrose off the tables, over the barricades. Meanwhile, back to Corbin and Reigns in the ring.
Or is it? The shift in power is upon us. Like even Roman Reigns is learning you don't want to throw a hand. Champion, heavy-handed, put holes in hands with Baron Corbin, Golden Glove boxing champ. Happiness and heavy bags.
Neither one's backing down.
Oh my God, did you hear that?
Baron Corbin drives Reigns shoulder to the.
Roman doesn't know the meaning of the word quit.
And neither does. And Baron Corbin looking for that choke slam. Post roll up here to stop the Shield, and a kick
in the ring.
Meanwhile, Ambrose and Lashley and Rollins and
Just unleashed a barrage of offense on Roman Reigns.
out in the WWE Universe.
And up out on Ontario streets.
There's chaos everywhere on the road to wrestling.
Sooner than later.
Show set. And look at. That's over by the kickoff to McIntyre.
Take a seat, Drew.
Ambrose. Take it. Lashley's not done yet. There you go. With Roman Reigns. Man, what a win this would be for Baron Corbin.
Two men wearing each other.
Trying for a superplex on Reigns.
Big Dog trying to get
Down tonight, all of them.
A perilous situation for both of these men high above the ring. Roman Reigns with Corbin up top. Oh, to sit out power.
And that was just instinct. So
Seth Rollins going.
And again, they're over on that table. And Rollins comes out of the stands. Rollins comes out of the stands.
man, you want to talk about the end of an era? These men are going down swinging.
Roman Reigns watching his brothers in arms. Roman's ready with it. Oh, went for the Superman punch. Corbin feet.
Unbelievable.
Superman punch.
How tough is Baron Corbin, A, to run through the boot from Roman Reigns and just keep coming like a man possessed, but then to kick out of a Superman punch from the big dog.
Wait, we've got Baron Corbin outnumbered right now.
Rollins and Ambrose make their way back to Rollins on the other side.
Now it's Reigns who's outnumbered.
Yeah, Roman Reigns now drives Ambrose into the barricade. Turns his attention to Corbin.
End of days.
With a Superman punch and another one. Here tonight, and breaking it up is Ambrose.
Roman Reigns was done. Corbin landed the end of days, and that was au revoir, Sheild.
Baron Corbin now. And a very frustrated. This.
I'm pretty sure the official had an idea what he was getting into.
Feel bad for the official. He's lost complete control. Again to the legal man, Roman Reigns.
And Roman Reigns still has it on the shots, coordinating the attack.
And now ripping apart of the...
You need to be that creative to imagine what these three have in.
Oh my God, right here in the middle.
Three tables.
Done to so many competitors over the years. Meanwhile, Ambrose and...
Rollins wearing out Corbin for the moment.
Rollins back into the fray. Oh, Seth Rollins. Look at Seth Rollins.
Superman. With a Superman punch.
And now a stop by Rollins. Corbin. Spear. And now they turn their attention to McIntyre. With the Shield. has made a career out of. The 3-on-1 attack, the numbers game, the swarming hounds of justice, falling Drew McIntyre.
6 boots.
Look, you saw the eyes of McIntyre going for the ride. The triple power bomb, the Sheild bomb through the table. If you're gonna go out, you might as well go out big. Listen to this place.
Everyone's on their feet. Are they going to get what they want?
Cleveland is rabid.
And the Sheild in a classic huddle.
McIntyre is writhing around at our feet.
Lashley was taken out by a stomp. McIntyre in classic style, surrounding the. That he's in deep, deep trouble. What does Corbin do?
Play dead.
Pray.
Help him. Super kick, Superman. Corbin nowhere to run and nowhere to hide and nobody to punch. Dirty deeds.
One last time, Cleveland. One last mother.
You heard Seth Rollins say one last time, Cleveland. One last time, WWE Universe. Vintage Sheild. Vintage Sheild. Reigns with the cover. The Sheild stands tall.
Here are your winners, the Sheild!
It is indeed the end of an era. From Survivor Series in 2012, when these 3 young men burst on the scene and changed the direction and changed the history of WWE forever. The Shield's motto has always been all for one and one for all. And tonight, the Hounds of Justice ride successful for one final time.
And finally, everything ends up exactly how it should be.
It was classic Sheild, a chaotic matchup, melee, a battle throughout the arena. Seth Rollins would launch himself out of the WWE Universe. It would then be Roman Reigns' turn. We thought it was over there, but the Brotherhood would survive. In this here, an absolutely familiar sight. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins would save the day for their brother.
Summon the Cerberus one last time. The Scottish psychopath driven through the announce table, courtesy of a Sheild bomb. And we weren't done yet. The exclamation point in the center of the ring. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we end one era tonight, we start on the road to another. Dean Ambrose, future uncertain. Roman Reigns, what lies next for the big dog? And of course, Seth Rollins with a date with the Beast, the Universal Champion, at WrestleMania. One door closes tonight, another one opens. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the road to WrestleMania as we salute the Sheild one last time.